Oh, just let me do it again. Okay. Woo, good stuff.
That was on camera.
Yep. Tripping and falling on camera. It's all good. Okay, so if you'll go to your Canvas and go back to modules like normal. I'm gonna record my little screen up here. Just disregard it. You're doing it in front of you. I'm doing it in front of you. They're just gonna have it on camera. So if you go to modules, you go to Thursday. The first thing it says a lab opening. Okay, so the not lab opening, lab demo. What does it say? Opener. Opener. That's what it's called. All right, so you're gonna go to opener. Click on that, and it should look similar to this. Okay. So later today, after I've taken this video, after I've done with the video, I'm gonna post it here in your lab opener. So if anyone is absent, like we got some people that are missing it, I will post the video of me doing this. It's also for my virtual kids who missed this Google Meet. I have one that has just joined. But other than that, it'll be recorded for them and they'll be able to watch it. But you're gonna answer these two questions. Being that you're here in class, you can actually answer them as I'm doing it. Okay, so let's start with this first one. So it says, what lab equipment does Miss Castleberry show and tell to the class? Okay, so I have some equipment up here. I'm going to show and tell it. I'm going to go like this to my camera so that they can see it. I'm going to hold it up. All right, so who knows what this is called? Let's see. You want to guess? They think they know what it is? Know what it is? Really?
Potion.
It's a potion? No. It does look potion-y though. All right, so this is called an Erlenmeyer flask. I'm not going to make you know all the different types of flasks. There's a lot of different types. So mostly if you can just remember this is a flask. No. On your thing, you put Erlenmeyer because that is going to be what's going to be on your test. So Erlen is E-R-L-Y-E-N. Erlen. Meyer. M-E-Y-E-R. Erlenmeyer. And then flask. Now, why this is a flask? All right, on the board. I might have spelled it wrong. There you go. Okay, so Erlenmeyer flask. So how do I know this is a flask versus the other things? This is the one that tends to be like you get it wrong on the test. Is if it is fatter at the bottom and then gets thinner at the top, so it gets skinnier, that's a flask. There's volumetric flasks that are like way bigger on the bottom and get really skinny. Erlenmeyers are the ones that are like it doesn't change as much and it's much shorter. The neck is shorter. That's what makes it an Erlenmeyer. But if you can remember that it's fatter on the bottom and gets skinny, it's a flask. That's pretty much what you need to know for tests. All right. Next one. Surely know what this one is. Test tube. I'm going to show it to y'all. I'm showing you a test tube. We're going to use test tubes all the time. That's a really common one. You should know it. It's a little glass vial. It's called a test tube. Next one we use a whole lot. Showing you. Okay, it's a little plastic dropper, but it's called a pipette. Okay, so we got pipettes, right? So here's our little pipette. We use pipettes all the time. Usually these disposable ones because the glass ones are really breakable and they're really expensive too. So we'll mostly use these. Next, what we got? Beaker. Okay, so beaker. This one is confused a lot with the Erlenmeyer flask for some reason. But like I said, flasks, fat on the bottom, get skinny. Beakers are the same distance all the way around. No matter what size beaker it is, it's a cup, basically. It is the same, like, width, same thickness all the way around, beaker. All right, last one. Graduated cylinder. How you can kind of remember, they have, like, if I turn it over, it kind of looks like a graduation hat. It's a graduated cylinder. It's a graduated cylinder, though, because it has graduations of measurement. This is what we would actually use for measuring stuff, whereas, like, a test tube doesn't tell me anything about measurement. You don't know how much is in it. This, I can know how much is in it. All right, and that's it. So that's my equipment that I'm going to go over. That'd be your answer to the first question, your opener. What lab equipment did I show? That's just the most common. Want to make sure you know all those names. You're going to practice more in a second on your little activity you're going to do. That's most important. All right, second one. It's the last one for your warm-up, and this will be the last one for the video, is what types of safety attire and precautions does Ms. Castleberry need to take when executing the lab demo? So I'm about to do a lab demo that has fire. So, okay, so if I'm going to light something on fire, what do I need to put on? Yes. So I can't wear this anymore. I'm going to have to switch to my other mask because COVID says I have to wear a mask. So I'll switch, and then I got to put on goggles. I'm going to switch. There we go. So now I got this mask on. I'm going to go get goggles. What else do I need? Yep. What about what's in front of me? Apron. Okay, for people on the video, you probably couldn't hear what they were saying. I need goggles to do a lab with fire. I'm gonna put them on. Oh, I hate these so much. But we're gonna wear them because it's safe. What do you mean?
Since we have masks for COVID, I guess there are some fibers that are more flammable than others. What happens if your mask catches on fire?
Take it off. Better to not be on fire than to catch COVID. So the best mask for that, I can try to remind you, is cotton. If you wear cotton, it's going to be much less likely to burn you. Cotton burns extremely fast, which sounds bad, but if you wear something that's like a plasticky materials, like rayon, like anything that's really silky, when those things burn, they melt into your skin, and that's bad. So cotton would burn off your face. Silken things would burn into your face, so that'd be worse. So we need goggles on. I got my apron on. Now my hair's already up, but if I wore a side braid, that's not the safest. So I'm gonna push my side braid like into my shirt behind me. So it's definitely behind me. Don't want it like falling over and getting any flames. What else? What else about my outfit? I don't need gloves unless it's like a harsh chemical, so my hands are fine. I do need closed-toed shoes, and I wore closed-toed shoes. I got them. You do need long pants. You want non-flowing materials. I got all that. So give you a second to write it. Closed-toed shoes, pants. Need an apron. Need the goggles. Need my hair back. That's pretty much it. So hair back, goggles on, apron on, long pants, closed-toed shoes. Now we're going to do this demo. See if I can get you all to see it. Yeah, you can go ahead and submit it. All right. So what I have in front of you, this was literally just to ask you safety questions, and now we're going to kind of do the fun part. I'm going to do a little demo. This is a tea bag. Like, it's literally this tea, okay? So this is tea at my house. I took the tea out. If you didn't know, when you open a tea bag, like if you cut the top off, like the part with the string, you cut the string off, they open up into these little cylinders, actually. So this is what tea bags look like when you dump out all the tea and you cut the top off. So I'm going to stand this tea bag here, and I'm going to light it on fire, okay? Now, it doesn't always do what I want it to do, so hopefully it does because we're on camera, and I prefer it to work. But if it doesn't, I'll try again. Here we go. Ready? All right, it's on fire. Yeah. Do it. Oh, I did it. That's it. It flies. Okay. So I hope y'all can see it. If you couldn't, the tea bag, as it was burning down, it starts to lift up and it like floats off. Sometimes I put little ghost faces on them, and it looks like a little ghost flying away. Yeah, the ashes are gonna flow around the room. It's okay. They won't hurt you. They're not hot or anything.
I mean, you've got masks on.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna stop the recording. That's all you needed to see. Hopefully you got what you needed to. It's gonna be in your lab opener for today. That's it. It's just your lab opener question. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Ending meeting. Yeah.